Just listen to this sound for 3 minutes before bed, and older adults may finally escape from persistent nightmares and fall into a deep, peaceful sleep, almost like their brain has been reprogrammed. It may sound unbelievable, but this has been scientifically verified. Certain special sounds can regulate brainwaves, calm the nervous system, and create a sense of safety, something that aging and life's daily stress quietly steal from our sleep. In this video, I am going to reveal what this magical sound is and why it has such a powerful effect on the quality of your sleep. You will learn how the brain responds to sound, leading you into a deeply relaxed state, easing stress, and most importantly, keeping those annoying nightmares at bay. Even better, I will show you how to apply this therapy right at home effortlessly with just 3 minutes each night. Completely natural, no medication, and absolutely simple. Before we dive in, take a moment to leave a positive affirmation in the comments below as a way to invite more goodness into your life. Something like, "I deserve to sleep peacefully every night," or any wish that resonates with you. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on meaningful and helpful content like this. Let's create a space filled with positive energy healing and daily relaxation for a healthier life. Now let's face the truth. Why does sleep become so fragile as we get older? Sleepless nights, light sleep, or waking up in the middle of the night are no longer uncommon. As we age, sleep often becomes a constant struggle for many older adults. One of the deeper reasons behind this issue is the decline of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating the body's internal clock. Melatonin is produced by the pineal gland in the brain and plays a vital role in signaling when it's time to rest. At night, when light decreases, melatonin levels rise, making us feel sleepy. However, as we grow older, the pineal gland becomes less active, which reduces melatonin production and makes it harder for older people to fall asleep and stay asleep. But that is not the only challenge. Aging also changes the very structure of sleep. The deep sleep phase, when the brain recovers and the body restores its energy, becomes shorter, while the lighter sleep stages last longer, making older adults more sensitive to the smallest disturbances. On top of that, common underlying health conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, chronic pain, or frequent nighttime urination can wake them up throughout the night, leading to fragmented and unrefreshing sleep. Long-term insomnia is not just about feeling tired, it can have serious consequences. Many studies have shown that chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of dementia, as the brain does not have enough time to clear out harmful toxins. At the same time, elevated levels of the stress hormone cortisol can make older adults more anxious, tense, or even depressed. The immune system also weakens, making it harder for the body to fight off illness. Understanding these root causes is the first step toward finding a proper solution, and one natural approach that is gaining serious attention in the scientific community is using sound as a sleep aid. Safe, gentle, and remarkably effective over time. Sound is not just something we hear, it can deeply influence how the brain functions, especially in regulating emotions and supporting healthy sleep. When your ears receive a sound with a steady frequency and a calming rhythm, that signal is sent directly to the brain through the auditory nervous system. There, the brainwaves, which fluctuate based on alertness or fatigue, begin to synchronize with the rhythm of the sound, shifting from high-activity beta waves to a deeply relaxed state, alpha and theta waves. This creates the perfect conditions for falling asleep. Another powerful benefit of listening to calming sounds is that it can lower cortisol levels in the blood, a hormone closely tied to stress. Cortisol is produced by the adrenal glands and is often called the stress hormone because it is released when the body senses danger, anxiety, or pressure. In healthy amounts, cortisol is helpful. It keeps you alert, helps regulate blood sugar, and allows your body to respond quickly. But when cortisol stays elevated over long periods, which is common in older adults due to anxiety, insomnia, or chronic illness, it can weaken the immune system, throw off other hormones, and most importantly, disrupt sleep. Listening to the right kinds of sounds before bed has been proven to reduce overactivity in the sympathetic nervous system, the part that reacts to stress, allowing the body to produce less cortisol. As cortisol levels go down, your body feels less on edge, less tense, and naturally shifts into a recovery state. Even more fascinating is that sound can act like a programming signal for the brain. When a specific sound is heard every night before sleep, the brain gradually builds a conditioned response. Hearing that sound becomes a cue that it's time to sleep. This sense of familiarity not only provides comfort, but it also helps you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Now you understand why sound holds such extraordinary power when it comes to the sleep of older adults. Up next, I'm going to reveal specific types of sounds that can help lull you into a peaceful sleep, ease anxiety, and naturally prevent nightmares. 1. Nature sounds. Nature sounds have long been regarded as a simple yet highly effective therapy for improving sleep quality, especially in older adults. Familiar sounds like gentle raindrops, ocean waves lapping softly against the shore wind, rustling through the trees, or the soft trickling of a stream flowing over rocks. All of these create a very unique feeling, the sensation of being embraced and protected by nature. It brings about a sense of peace and stillness, as if you were stepping away from the noisy world and returning to a slower, more natural rhythm, a place where your mind can truly unwind and your body can rest fully. From a scientific standpoint, studies have shown that listening to nature sounds clearly helps calm the sympathetic nervous system, the part of the nervous system responsible for fight or flight responses when the body senses danger or stress. When these gentle, steady sounds play, the nervous system begins to shift into parasympathetic mode, the state that allows the body to relax, slow the heart rate, stabilize blood pressure, and gradually drift into quiet. This is the perfect condition for initiating deep natural sleep without any chemical assistance. What makes nature sounds special is that they typically do not have sudden changes, no lyrics, and no stressful rhythms. Instead, they are soft, steady, and repetitive, something the brain deeply appreciates when entering sleep. That consistency creates a sense of safety, a psychological factor that is extremely important for older adults. When the body feels safe, the biological systems can easily let go and shift into a restorative mode during the night. In addition, these sounds help regulate emotions and soothe feelings of sadness, loneliness, or anxiety, things that often surface in older adults, especially when sleep is hard to come by or during late-night wake-ups. 2. White noise. White noise is a special type of sound that spreads evenly and continuously across the entire frequency range that the human ear can hear. Its main characteristic is that it has no highs, no lows, just a constant, steady stream of sound, like the hum of a fan, the background noise of an air conditioner, or the static from a radio. Although it may seem monotonous, it is exactly that quality that makes white noise so powerful in helping people fall asleep more easily, especially older adults. One of the greatest benefits of white noise is its ability to mask sudden sounds from the surrounding environment, the kind of noises that can easily disrupt sleep for older individuals, particularly those with sensitive hearing. Distant dog barking passing traffic, a neighbor slamming a door, or even the ticking of a clock. Any of these can jolt a tired person awake in the middle of the night. White noise acts like a sound curtain spreading evenly across the room to muffle or block out those random noises and create a more consistent, calming sleep environment. Unlike music or recordings with lyrics, white noise does not attract the brain's attention. Instead, it creates a stable sound backdrop, allowing the brain to tune out external stimuli. Stop analyzing every unusual sound and focus on resting. For older adults who often feel on edge or have trouble relaxing due to a noisy living space, this is a wonderful, non-invasive solution that is easy to implement. Additionally, many older people live in busy neighborhoods near highways or in homes with multiple family members. Creating complete silence in such situations is almost impossible. That is where white noise can serve as a sleep guardian, maintaining stability in the auditory environment, helping the mind relax and guiding the body into sleep more naturally without being startled by unexpected sounds. 3. Pink noise. Pink noise is a type of sound that distributes energy in a special way. Lower frequencies are slightly louder than higher ones. This creates a warm, gentle, and soothing feeling. Unlike white noise, which can feel a bit sharp or intense, pink noise delivers a deeper and more comforting experience. Similar to the sound of leaves rustling in a light breeze, raindrops tapping on the roof, or ocean waves rolling gently onto the shore. These sounds are not just pleasant, they also evoke a sense of being enveloped by nature, offering a very personal sense of peace for the listener, especially older adults. What makes pink noise stand out is its balance between stability and natural variation. While white noise can sometimes feel too mechanical or tense, pink noise is more mellow and relaxing, allowing the brain to unwind without becoming overstimulated. Because of this, pink noise is often seen as the ideal choice for people who want deeper sleep, but are sensitive to repetitive or artificial sounds. Beyond comfort, scientific studies have shown that pink noise may actually improve memory and enhance the brain's ability to recover during sleep. A study from Northwestern University in the United States found that when older adults slept with gentle pink noise playing in the background, they not only experienced deeper sleep, but also remembered more information they had learned before going to bed. This is an important discovery, especially since many older adults worry about memory loss and age-related cognitive decline. Pink noise is also effective in supporting deep sleep stages, the time when the brain carries out functions like cleansing, restoration, and memory consolidation. Maintaining high-quality deep sleep is key to helping older adults preserve their thinking skills, memory, and mental clarity in everyday life. 4. Brown noise. Brown noise is a deeper, richer sound compared to both white and pink noise. It gives off a strong, heavy, and dense vibration, much like distant thunder rumbling on the horizon or the steady roar of a massive waterfall in the distance. For many people, especially older adults, these sounds are not frightening. On the contrary, they create a feeling of being embraced, like your body is wrapped in a soft, protective blanket of sound. Brown noise has an even greater ability to calm the mind compared to other types of sound. Its deep vibrations and steady rhythm feel like an invisible hug, creating stability in the auditory environment and helping to quiet mental and physical unrest. For older adults who often feel lonely, anxious, or uneasy at night, this kind of sound can act as an effective sound shield, not only blocking disruptive noises, but also radiating warmth and comfort from within. Unlike white noise, which can sometimes feel harsh or sharp, brown noise is smooth and thick, masking unpleasant, high-pitched sounds more gently. This includes things like car horns, sudden clanging noises, or distant voices. That makes it especially helpful for people who are easily awakened by small noises or live in environments that lack quiet. 5. Green noise. Green noise is a new concept in the world of sound therapy, and it has recently started gaining attention among sleep and meditation enthusiasts. Unlike more well-known types of sound such as white, pink, or brown noise, green noise is modeled after soothing, natural environmental sounds and tends to focus on the frequencies that are most comfortable to the human ear. It may be a subtle blend of wind rustling gently through leaves, the soft flow of water, or calm ambient sounds often heard in peaceful forests or tranquil meadows. Although there is still limited scientific research on the exact benefits of green noise, feedback from users has been overwhelmingly positive. Many people report that this type of sound feels gentler, more relatable, and even more soothing than white noise, while also being softer than brown noise. This may be because green noise focuses on easy-to-hear frequencies that help reduce stress without overwhelming the auditory system. For older adults, who often have more sensitive nervous systems and may be more easily disturbed by sharp or high-pitched sounds, green noise can be an ideal audio solution for creating a calm and natural sleep environment. Another interesting point is that green noise evokes a feeling of clarity and freshness. It reminds people of clean air in the forest, a calm morning among trees, or the sensation of breathing freely next to a stream. Experiences that our bodies and minds deeply need but do not always have access to. Because of this, listening to green noise in the evening can feel like a mental reset, helping people let go of the stress from the day and enter sleep with a much lighter state of mind. 6. Gentle music. Soft. Gentle music, especially instrumental tracks with slow tempos such as piano string instruments or classical melodies, has long been regarded as a natural remedy for calming the mind and supporting sleep. With an ideal tempo of around 60 to 80 beats per minute, which is similar to the resting heart rate, this type of music can sync with the body and gradually lead the listener into a deep resting state. With no lyrics and no intense climaxes, these gentle melodies do not stimulate or awaken the brain. Instead, they help soothe the nervous system. In particular, they activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for the rest and restore response, helping to lower the heart rate, stabilize blood pressure, and reduce tension. Older adults who may be more prone to anxiety and more easily disturbed by sudden sounds often feel comforted and safe when listening to such music. Now that you understand the power of sound in supporting sleep, the key is knowing how to use it properly. Up next, I will guide you through the simplest and most effective way to do it. To get the most out of sleep-supporting sounds, timing is absolutely everything. It is not just about listening at some point before bed, it is about choosing the exact right moment when your body is naturally ready to slow down. The most ideal and effective time to listen is between 3 to 10 minutes before you officially lie down in bed and turn off the lights. This short period acts as a gentle transition zone, a mental and physical bridge between the busyness of the day and the stillness of the night. It gives your nervous system a chance to gradually shift from an alert state into a restful mode. Listening to calming, soothing sounds during this time is like performing a mini bedtime ritual. It helps calm the mind, slow your breathing, and most importantly, it sends a powerful, consistent signal to the brain that it is time to rest, reset, and drift into sleep. When it comes to how you listen, you want to set yourself up for the best possible experience. Using a pair of good quality headphones or a compact soft-sounding speaker placed beside your bed is recommended. The sound should be crystal clear, but never overwhelming. Make sure the volume is at a moderate, comfortable level, just enough so that you can hear every detail of the sound, but not so loud that it overpowers your environment or causes your mind to stay alert. Turning the volume up too high may have the opposite effect. Instead of helping you relax, it could stimulate your brain and make sleep even harder to reach. You do not need premium headphones or advanced technology. What matters more is comfort. Choose a design that feels natural and soft, especially if you plan to lie down or sleep with them on. The last thing you want is physical discomfort distracting you right before falling asleep. There is also another important tip that many people forget, but it makes a huge difference. Avoid any sound sources that include advertising. Sudden ads, with their loud volume, upbeat music, or fast-talking voices, can completely disrupt your peace of mind. They can break your focus, jolt you out of a calm state, and in some cases, even wake you up after you have already fallen asleep. This can be frustrating and counterproductive, especially if you are already someone who struggles with falling or staying asleep. That is why it is always best to choose dedicated sleep apps that are free from ads, or better yet, use offline recordings that you have downloaded in advance. This ensures that your sleep sound journey remains smooth, uninterrupted, and truly effective from the very beginning until you wake up feeling rested and refreshed. Sleep is not just a time for rest, It is the body's and mind's most essential window for deep recovery, especially for older adults. Using sound properly can not only help you fall asleep more easily, but also improve the quality of your sleep, reduce stress, and restore a deep sense of safety and calm in your soul. Whether you choose nature sounds, soft music, or even a steady background like white noise, just a few minutes each night can become a precious gift to yourself, peace in every breath and serenity in every dream. Before we wrap up, drop a comment below as a commitment to yourself. I deserve deep and peaceful sleep every night. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like it, subscribe to the channel and share it with your loved ones who may also need better sleep. Let us build a community of good sleep, healthy living, and joyful days, one peaceful night at a time.